Hey howdy family, welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where desert islands, two people stranded alone in said island. It's gonna create for some good sweet romance device or something. So yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at another manga dub channel. What we're going to be checking out today is called Manga Sweet Chocolate, and I really do hope that the romance is just as sweet as the chocolate in their name is, which I'm really sure it is. You know, I mean, all romances are kind of sweet, but let's see how they construct that sweetness, how they bake that sweetness, how they make that sweetness. Now, in this setting where you are put in a situation as the main protagonist, right? As the main protagonist, you are put in a situation where it's just you and the love interest, right? And within that atmosphere, there is bound to be development, romantic development. Could be any other sort of development as well, but usually in a romance setting, of course, there's gonna be a romance development, right? It's kind of redundant. I'm redundant, but yeah, without further ado, let's just take a look at this video. It's titled "When I Got Lost on an Island on a School Trip." A school trip. I started a survival life with a girl. Woo! So yeah, let's take a look at this video, shall we?
Hey, just go out with me.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't want a womanizing man like you?
The girl's name is Akari. She is the most beautiful gal in school. His name is Takeshi. He's known as a womanizer. He has a nice face, but annoying.
I love how blunt the main protagonist is. He has a nice face, but he's annoying. So yeah, he's also a womanizer. Also, for the first few sentences that he's reciting his lines, already I don't know if it's just me. I really apologize, but I don't know if it's just me. But I feel like his voice sounds, I don't know, similar to the text-to-speech voice. You know, I'm sorry. Sorry.
My name is Hayato. I'm 17 years old. Because of my father's debts, running away at night was the norm, rootless. But this high school is a boarding school. I've been rootless for so long. This is paradise for me.
Now, when I first heard of this, I thought it was a pronunciation error or mispronunciation or a typo, right? I thought the word was going to be ruthless, but it's actually rootless, you know? And yeah, I guess to that context, it kind of fits the whole idea of it, you know, the sentence is absolutely correct. But you could have phrased it as simple as, you know, like, I am homeless, so after running away for so long, I'm attending this boarding school, and this is like a paradise for me because I get to have a place to stay, you know, something like that.
Next day, my classmates are all talking about the school trip. Now they're discussing how to decide the group. I don't have any friends, so I'm definite solo group.
The idea of a group is not to be just you.
This year's school trip is to a deserted island, right? I'm really looking forward to it.
How the or why in the would your school trip be in a deserted island? A deserted island! Oh my god, and there's just kids! That's so dangerous!
You're in the same group as me.
Thus, I was lucky enough to avoid the school trip alone.
What are you talking about, man? I'm sure by the entire class segregation of groups, right? You're bound to end up being in a group with some people.
Is that a dolphin? Isn't that amazing?
Hey. Akari suddenly crossed her arms, and I was impatient.
Wait, what do you mean impatient? She crossed her arms, and you were impatient. For what? About what?
I can feel your body heat when you approach me in a swimsuit. It's not good.
Wait. Where are they? Are they in a boat or in the beach? Because if it's in a boat and you're wearing a swimsuit.
Say cheese. You're all red.
Well, yeah, I guess I'd blush too if a girl with that character design or that look, a girl with that look would approach me and, you know, do stuff like that. Aside from the loneliness of what I'm saying, right? I just wanted to address just how beautiful the character design of Akari is. Just wonderful, you know? It's my strike zone.
When we arrived at the inhabited island and had free time, our group decided to take a walk around the island.
You're f***ing children. You in a deserted island. You require supervision.
The alarm's going off.
Oh no! If we don't get back in time, the teacher will kick our asses.
No shit, they'll kick your asses if you wander around too far without any guide or something. And I'll kick their asses for not giving you a proper guide.
As the meeting time neared, we hurried back the way we came. I'm good, but they're gonna have a hard time running.
Wait, why do you need to run? Did you really went that far off into the island or something?
I'm sorry, Akari. Are you okay? I'm fine.
Kari had apparently sprained her leg trying to help a girl.
Sprained? That looks bruised. I mean, okay, fine. I guess sprained. But in another note, it kind of looks like it's also gonna like an infection is starting up or something.
Can you guys go back first and tell our teacher? I got it.
I crouched down in front of Akari with my back to her.
What? Wait.
I'll carry you. Just get in.
Just hop on. Get in. It's like a car.
A girl is nothing compared to a wild boar.
What? Don't mix me with a wild boar.
Akari was complaining, but I gave her a piggyback ride.
Is that why you compared her to a boar?
When we returned to the beach where we had gathered, there was no one there. I don't want to believe it, but it looks like we've been left behind.
Of course they got left behind. The students who saw that Akari was having a sprained ankle didn't call the teachers for help or even told them that, someone who's injured, please send someone to look after her. No, the teachers just assumed that everything's fine, that they're just gonna make it out, get back in their own. Great, good job.
I've decided to gather firewood from the area and build a fire. Akari, who had been distraught, helped me gather firewood with tears in her eyes.
Oh, we're stranded on this deserted island. Firewood. We're gonna be stuck here forever. Firewood. Sorry.
You're crazy. Why are you so calm?
Well, I understand that being, stranded in a desert island really is something to really panic about. I wouldn't blame him if he really was panicking. But yeah, good decision to stay calm and assess the situation. Also, I guess another reason why he's so calm is because he's he's really next to a beautiful girl.
I told Akari my past story, that I was living a ruthless life to escape from debt collectors. My dad was used to living a survival lifestyle and didn't have to worry about living without money. My dad was a licensed hunter.
Licensed hunter? Look at what they're wearing. It's like they came from a village, mountain village or something, tribe or something. Look at them. No, they're not wearing any clean clothes. They're having like the straw skirt, kilt. What's it called? And they have spears. Spears. Are they from the mountains? Where are they? Are they in the mountains? Not from the mountains, or from the mountains, or in the Wait, what's this setting? Or I thought there's this modern. They're in like the urban life. I thought they're in the urban setting. Oh my! I'm not. Oh no.
That's why we ate meat from vermin exterminators and wild plants that were found in the area.
Okay. My mind has been processing this for a while. Okay, let's read it clearly. Let's say it together, right? That's why we ate meat from vermin exterminators and wild plants that we found in the area. Vermin exterminators. What goes through my mind to hearing this is like those guys that, the pest exterminators, right? The people who deal with, pests and the like. We ate meat if you ate meat from those people, you're cannibals. But I think you should, if you take away the exterminators part and just say that's why we ate meat from vermins, like vermins, and wild plants that we found in the area, then yeah, I guess that's okay, kind of makes sense. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Where are they? If that's the case, then they really are in like a jungle or mountainous forest setting, jungle setting. Yeah, sure, that's the case. What? The found in the area. See, found in the area. So that means it has to be a jungle. There's a bear there. Forest, rather. I don't know. Do bears live in forests or jungles? Jungles? I don't know. Jungle Book, there's a bear. But, oh my god, I'm getting so off track about this.
I'm talking about paradise where I don't have to worry about food and shelter from the wind and rain. Nice story, right?
You weren't talking about paradise. You're talking about how you two seem like you came from the mountain tribe.
I caught a fish in my bare hands, grilled it on a skewer, and gave it to Akari.
Then why did you use what do you have? What's with the spear then? You didn't cut that with your bare hands. You used that spear. You know it.
But the next day, we were still stranded on the island. And so, our life of survival began. Get a valuable source of protein.
Ew, that's a lizard.
That looks like it came something out of hen.
The second day, the rescue is slower than I thought it would be.
I'm just a little skittish after only 2 days.
You'll be fine with me. You won't have to worry about anything in the future.
Is that a proposal?
Huh?
With Hayato, I'm sure we'll be fine having a child.
Oh no, it's only been 2 days and the loneliness has been driving her crazy. You're giving her hallucinations.
Hayato, I'm not good enough for you?
What do you want from me?
Why does he sound like he's a bit intimidated?
I'm...
It really does. I know it's a Z, right? Sleeping, but it kind of looks like just... It looks like the number 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
I was a little disappointed and tried to lay Akari down on her side.
Disappointed? From what? If I was in your position, I'd be... Oh!
I'm starting to feel sleepy too.
I'm starting to feel sleepy too. Two. Sorry.
When I woke up the next morning, Akari was gone. Where did she go? Huh? Someone had left footprints on the beach, and I followed them. What? There were Takeshi and Akari. I quickly hid myself in the spot.
Oh, how is he still there? Also, did you notice him, asking Akari to get up and follow him around or something? First off, why did she put up a fight or even choose to wake up Hayato in the first place? Like, hey, look, wake up! Can you believe this? Takeshi is right here all along the island. Whoa, my God!
Hey, Akari, it's just you and me in here. You know what that means, right?
Get away from me!
Wait. If she really was, like, in danger, right? If she really doesn't want to be anywhere near Takeshi, why didn't she, like, scream or alarm Hayato? Or, like, how did this happen so smoothly? Without even Hayato, waking up from all the commotion. I presume there was a commotion or something between the two of them, or the way that she's acting. Get away from me! And Takeshi doing the kabedon on her. Really some threatening stuff right there. Why wasn't Hayato alarmed by this? Sorry.
But first, let go of Akari. I'm not letting her go.
Get off me!
Oh, stop it! Now's my chance. What if I fall down?
Fall down? Are you near a cliff or something? Why would you go there?
I was right next to him and quieted down. I'm sorry. I was getting carried away.
Why are you here?
The day Akari and I were left on the beach, Takeshi was apparently following me and Akari, looking for an opportunity to harass us.
Disgusting.
There he knew that Akari had hurt her foot and would be coming back late with me. Then he lied to the teachers. Akari and Hayato are back and resting in their room.
Any teacher who wouldn't do a head count, right? Especially if you're in a trip with children, high school students, in a deserted island, as dangerous as a place as a deserted island, you wouldn't even take the precaution, the consideration to do a head count and just believe one of your students. Akari and Hayato are back, so let's book it.
The teachers believed his story and the ship departed. He had been successfully harassed and was celebrating on the deck.
Okay. I had to process this statement in my mind again. I don't understand what's going on, right? So, he had been successfully harassed and was celebrating on the deck. So, does that mean he has been harassed? He has... What? No! I think it means like his harassment was successful. I think that's what it means. And if that's the case, then his form of harassment is actually leaving the two of them to be stranded on that deserted island. Throw him to jail!
There, a strong wind caused him to fall off the boat and swim for his life to the deserted island.
I'm sorry. Wait, I was strong. I guess yeah, I was strong. If it's a really strong wind that really pushed you or made you fall into the water, okay, fine. I guess could be possible. I hope it really doesn't happen to anyone. That would be awful, really. I hope you all stay safe. Really stay safe in these sort of trips. And speaking of safety, were you really standing that close to the water, to the edge of the boat? Why didn't you hold on tightly? And didn't the teachers or even classmates notice that you fell off? Swam back. How long? How long has been swimming for?
We were lucky enough to be spotted by a fisherman who saw the smoke. Nakari and Takeshi were crying and thanking the fisherman. Apparently, there was a big commotion at school because they couldn't find us.
Commotion at school. So they just noticed that their classmates was missing from the school trip. When they went back to school and noticed that they weren't there, they haven't even did they even consider that they were just sick? Is it like how many days had gone by for you to think that something's wrong? That could be one possibility. How long did they have to wait? And speaking of that time frame, speaking of time rather, why didn't they notice? Why wasn't the commotion happening already in the boat? If that's the case, then that's a super huge boat. But by the looks of it, it almost seems like a simple yacht or something. A school renting a yacht. I mean, I don't know if that's possible, but the point is that they still had ample time to notice that people were missing in the trip back home from the yacht. And they still had to consider, right? The airport or the port, the fish port, the port, the dock, right? When they were just, when they were boarding off the yacht. Why did they notice they were there? Going home. Why did they notice they were there in school? There it is. Oh.
And so we returned to our normal lives.
Hayato, what do you think of me?
Please, don't make that kind of statement in front of everyone.
If I don't flirt with you in front of everyone, some other woman will take you.
Well, at least it really is there, you know. There is the romantic development from that experience, from that situation. Rather, I guess it's more precise to say that it's been amplified, right? Because I guess I can, tell, I suppose, even before they experienced this whole disaster, that Hari really did had feelings already for Hayato. So,
I like you, Hayato.
What?
You didn't even notice?
I think you're just confused.
and I think you're just insane for not picking up the signs. Dense protagonist, mother.
What? I like you, Hayato. I want to go out with you.
If I go out with a beautiful girl like Akari, people will get jealous and my peaceful life will end.
I am really having this sort of debate, right, for quite some time, right? This is my beef, right, with these types of protagonists, to have the reasoning of, what's gonna happen if these people enter my life? What's gonna happen to my peaceful life? There's gonna be, a lot more problems coming my way. Oh man, oh boy, something like that. It really annoys me, one for one. It annoys me, right? Because, first of all, why can't you just accept it? On the other hand, I do understand, though, that he has a point, at least slight point, that it's inevitable that there are gonna be challenges that go along the way of having relationships, or at least having someone. For instance, in this case, right? For this instance, when Akari starts to, if Akari were to date Hayato, then there'll be people coming after them or something like that, or like getting jealous, and all sorts of things would happen. But that's nothing compared to having someone by your side. Having someone by your side will make life even better. Because just like what we learned from Nano in the Hyakana series, from my Tell Me Rindo video about her, having people by your side is never an insignificance, but rather a really efficient way of living. Sorry, but like, you get what I mean, right? People are great. People working together, it makes your life even happier. And I'm just saying all this in my opinion, but I guess to some degree it is kind of true.
Hey, you don't like me?
No, not really, but
Yay! Well then, I hope you'll stay close to me.
Finally, yeah, just go date. Well, at the end of the day, it's still a good story, at least to me, because they ended up together. They just to be happy. It's fine. Protagonist is not so bad. The heroine is amazing. The antagonist is weird. But overall, it's really just a story in which, where you ask yourself when's the sequel, to this. But yeah, I guess that's about it. As usual, I'll leave a link to their channel and to this video down in the description below, so please do check them out. And yeah, looking forward to more of these types of romantic stories, and especially to more stories in which heroines have a character design similar to Akari's. So yeah, keep up the good work. Take care, family.